Today we are going to explore the best places to visit in Japan. Be sure to watch all the way to the end, as our number 1 has a history. Number 13. Sapporo. Resting in the northernmost part of Hokkaido, this marvelous city in Japan has impressive richness and culture. Sapporo is known as the largest city on the island. It holds a lot of exciting events and festivals, which showcase the well-preserved history of the country. Sapporo Snow Festival is one of the popular winter events held every February. The town also features countless must-see attractions. At Mount Moiwa Ropeway, you can ride to reach the summit's upper station. On the peak, there are stellar views and spectacular landscapes. Also, in the same location, you can find Mount Moiwa Ski Resort. It is a famous winter hub and was the venue for the 1972 Winter Olympics. Number 12. Kinosaki Onsen. Kinosaki's popularity has risen because of its gorgeous hot springs. This iconic place has been well known since the 8th century. Kinosaki Onsen has plenty of bathhouses and traditional inns, and is now part of Toyooka City, a small town bisected with a beautiful willow-lined canal alongside Maruyama River. Its waters have healing properties, so it may help you feel at ease and relieved from illness. Number 11. Koyasan. Koyasan is widely recognized as the center of Shingon Buddhism. It is concealed by 8 peaks, and you can spot the fascinating richness in temples, shrines, and pagodas, as well as captivating treasures of nature. This gem was first built in 819 CE and has over 120 stunning temples. Among those astonishing creations is Kongobuji, the head temple. It is known as the most important and mesmerizing for its unbeatable century-old ceremonial halls, traditional buildings, and idyllic rock garden. You can also visit Konpo Daito to see its alluring pagoda. You can even spend a night in one of the temples to experience the ultimate and remarkable monastic life right on the mount. Number 10. Shirakawa-go and Gokoyama. Famed for being among the prettiest villages in Japan, Shirakawa-go and Gokoyama is a majestic wonderland to discover. It has beautiful traditional thatched roof farmhouses, a phenomenal location, and is included in the most popular attractions in central Honshu. It may have a high probability of crowds, especially during Golden Week and cherry blossom season. Explorers can visit the Jim Homura Art Museum to observe marvelous art creations. They may also buy souvenirs like locally made handicrafts or lodge in a traditional ryokan inn. Number 9. Miyajima. Miyajima is a small island that sits in the northwest section of Hiroshima Bay and is a famous tourist spot in Japan, also called Shrine Island. It is a captivating home of wonderful views, sacred temples, and shrines. The majority of its interior is made up of beautiful slopes of Mount Misen. Visitors can also explore the trails in the lush forests and hills and encounter deer. Number 8. Ishigaki. This prime beach spot is located in Okinawa. Ishigaki is a perfect spot to go island hopping at the nearby areas surrounding the Yaeyama archipelago. It's also a great place to cool off and take a break from exploring. As it gets dark, the lively night begins. Number 7. Fukuoka Castle. Fukuoka Castle is one of the few authentic examples of marvelous homes by shoguns and city rulers. This divine castle exhibits its intimidating size and structure that dominates the site. Fukuoka is also a famous hub for festivals and events, like the Hakata Gion Yamakasa, a 2-week-long celebration every July. There you can see vibrant parades, lively activities, fun races, and glorious costumes. Number 6. Chubu Sangaku National Park. This place is a gorgeous park located in Hoshu. Chubu Sangaku National Park mainly displays its impressive preservation of flora and fauna, including ptarmigan and mountain antelopes. The eye-catcher of this haven is the Hida Mountains, also known as the Japanese Alps. They draw countless visitors, climbers, and hikers during summer and winter, as the peak of the mountain is stunning and abundant in snow. Number 5. Osaka Castle. The creator of this magnificent jewel in Japan was the prominent Japanese warrior and politician Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Osaka Castle has been standing since 1586. During its era, it was famously recognized as the largest and most significant fortress of Japan. It suffered a lot of destruction and has undergone several reconstructions, but its original structure was restored in 1931. In this site, you can have a thrilling tour at the 42-meter tall tower where you can see the breathtaking views of Osaka. Number 4. Kyoto. A top visited city in the country, and one of the few states that survived World War II, Kyoto is an attractive town that can welcome more than 10 million travelers. Most of the itinerary is to visit the old streets and impressive architecture of the past. The majority of the structures remain with their original look from when the imperial family resided in the place over 1,000 years ago. You can also visit Nijo Castle, a 17th century fortress that retained its authentic walls, towers, and moat. Another recommended place to visit is the Kyoto Imperial Palace. You can also spend time at the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. Number 3. Naoshima. This paradise rests between the two major islands of Japan, Honshu and Shikoku. Naoshima was originally a fishing community before it was picked out as the Beness art site in the 80s. World-class art galleries have been built around Okayama, where it impressively displays exceptional art collections and fascinating architecture, the Chichu Art Museum, and the Beness House Museum. Number 2. Tokyo. Tokyo is the nation's most populous area. It is also the center of the beautiful cherry blossom events during the spring season. You can mingle, socialize, and make friends in this town, as the streets are packed with locals and tourists. The fish market is a top attraction among foreign travelers in Tokyo. The Tsukiji Fish Market is the busiest and the largest in the world, and is now a common spot of explorers in Tokyo. Number 1. Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is one of the most glorious and recognizable landmarks in Japan. This majestic mountain has the highest peak, with an extreme height of 3,776 meters on a largely flat landscape from south to east. You can see it even if you are 100 kilometers away. Because of its stunning cultural significance to the world, it has been highly recognized by UNESCO. Japan has many precious gems. Its undeniable wealth in history and culture is one of the things that makes the nation a great place to explore. Which of these splendid paradises in Japan would you visit? Comment below. We're excited to hear which ones. Thanks for watching, Revelers!